welcome back. So today we're going to talk about working out while being sore. Working out while being sore. And hopefully if you're working out and you're new to working out, hopefully you are sore. Because if you're sore and you're working out, it means what you're working is actually being worked. I can still remember, like, one of the biggest reasons when I started working out that I didn't like working out is I didn't like being sore. But as soon as I realized that when I wasn't sore, that meant that I probably didn't work my body as well as I thought I did, that's when I was like, heck with this. Like, every time I work out, like when I can feel my arms, I'm like, yeah. Like, I always complain and I always whine and I'm always like, oh my gosh, my arms, my legs, my butt. But at the end of the day, like, you know, the inside of me who is working out to see change is like, yeah. Anyway, so I want to talk to you about working out while sore, when it's bad and when it's good. Okay, so regular muscle soreness is good when you're working out. It's good after your workouts. Anytime you're sore in the muscles, like your arm muscle, the back of your arm, your chest, this right here, like I can remember the first time my chest muscles got sore. Like, I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I've got implants, silicone, like I've never really felt my chest be sore. And the first time it was, I was like, what's that? Why? And so anyway, my butt, my glutes, you know, all the areas that get sore depending on what kind of workout you're doing. All right. And so anytime you're sore in the muscle, that is completely normal. It is completely expected. Okay. And there's a couple tips I can give you on getting through the soreness quicker. There's actually my top 3 tips for getting through the soreness quickly is staying hydrated. So drinking lots of water, a gallon a day or a minimum of half of your body weight in water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that's the 100 fluid ounces of water you should be drinking every single day. Number 2 is stay working out. Keep working out. Don't stop working out just because you're sore. Number 3, get a recovery drink. There's lots of recover products on the market that you can drink as soon as you're done working out, and they are going to help, it's going to help speed up repairing your muscles. Like, I have a chocolate recover that I drink after hard workouts, and I can tell you when I drink that, I can tell a huge difference on when I don't drink it. Meaning I'm much sorer. Is that a word? I'm much more sore when I don't drink it. When I do drink it, I can tell a huge difference on how the soreness. Okay, I'm not as sore when I drink it, which is the goal. and it tastes kind of good. It tastes kind of like chocolate milk. And so, or I can make it like really thick, like brownie batter. Oh, so freaking good. I could just eat it. One of my girlfriends had weight loss surgery, and when she was visiting after that, I was like, and she's limited on what she can eat. And so she has to get protein in. And so, but she can't eat large quantities. So I mixed it up like a cake batter for her when she was here. And I'm like, try this. This has got like 20 grams of protein, tastes like cake batter. She was like, oh my goodness. You could put a scoop of PB Fit in it. She's like, this is so good. I think she ordered some before she even left. It was so funny. Anyway, so those are some things you can do to help with your muscle soreness. Muscle soreness is nothing, again, as long as it's in between your joints in the muscle, it's nothing to really be concerned about. Now, if you have soreness and it's not in the muscle, if it's in the joint, that is when your knee joint, your elbow joint, your shoulder joint, your wrist, any of those areas, when you have soreness in the joint, that is not normal. That's typically pre-injury, and that's when you need to back off of an area. Like, there's times where I'll be working out and I'll tweak my knee, and it won't be my leg burning. I will feel like a little tweakiness in my knee when I go to squat or I go to lunge, or you know, maybe I'll be doing upright rows and I'll tweak my elbow a little bit and I'll feel it and I'm like, okay. So I back off. Like, I don't back off for muscle soreness, but I back off for joint soreness. Because when you get sore in the joint, that's telling you, hello, pay attention. Pre-injury, And if you don't back off and you're sore in where the bone is, the joint is, that's where injury is going to happen. Now, I used to stop for all the things. I used to stop for that. And I used to stop for muscle soreness. Like, you know, when you're doing a squat and your leg muscle's burning so bad, it feels like it's going to burn right out of your leg. No, you can push right on through that. As long as it's in the muscle, you can, like, honest to God, and I know this sounds so silly if you know anything about anatomy, but I used to think like my muscle is going to burst. Like it burns so bad. I think it might explode. But then I would think back to high school basketball camp, and our freaking coach used to have us go down the wall into these wall squats, and we used to hold them and hold them and hold them and hold them. And then when you thought your legs were gonna die, he would say, lower, get lower. And if any of us came up out of them, we had to run and stay in it more. And then I thought back to that and how my legs would burn so bad, they eventually just went numb. And I was like, no, you can push through this. Like, come on, just because you don't have a coach here with a freaking whistle making you run laps, like, let's go. And so I say all that to say it's completely fine if you have muscle soreness. When you want to back off is when you get to the point where you have soreness in your joints. Because again, that's pre-injury, and it doesn't mean you stop your workout. It just means like if I feel my knee tweaking, I'm not going to go into a real deep lunge, it's going to hurt the knee. I'm not going to go into a real deep squat that's going to hurt the knee. If I'm doing cardio and I'm, doing something where I'm jumping forward or I'm putting pressure on that knee, I'm just going to back off and take it easy. I'm going to modify. I'm still going to finish my workout unless I just flat out did something horrible. Then of course I'm going to stop, but I'm just going to pay attention to it. I'm going to baby it, see how it feels the next day. I might baby it a little bit too, modify anything that's going to mess with that part of the body. And then I'll see how it is. And again, if you're working out and you're beating your body up, it's always a good idea to replenish it with good vitamins, good minerals. That's why I definitely recommend a Recover. I will link in the comments the one that I use. They have a vegan one, they have a non-vegan one. It has no artificial anything in it, no artificial flavors, no artificial colorings, and it has a lot of protein. It has a lot of things in there that are going to help repair the muscle when you drink it within 30 minutes of your workout ends. So if you have one, that's great. You can drink that. If you don't, like I said, I'll link the one that I use in the comments. I've tried a lot of them. This one actually tastes good. I mean, it doesn't have to taste good if it does the job, but if it tastes good and does the job, that's like a double bonus. So anyway, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure to do that. I would love to have you join our community here on YouTube. Ring the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our other and this video is actually part of a playlist. So check that out. It's working out after a baby, working out after a boob job, working out if you're sore, like all the working out what ifs that people ask about. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye.